In this video, I'm going to show you step-by-step process of buying a car from Japan using B-Forward. And I'll also show you some of the things you have to put into consideration even before buying that vehicle. So, first thing you need to do is to create an account with B-Forward by going to their website at www.bforward.jp. The reason why I'm recommending B-Forward is because I've used it before and it has worked for me. Well, if it doesn't work for you, yeah, you can try others, but B-Forward, I tried it and it worked well for me. Personally, I'm talking from my personal experience. So go to bforward.com and then create an account. So you create account, you go to login and then you press on create an account. You'll be asked for an email address and then also a password, which would be 8 characters, and then the country where you want your car to be sent. So after you do that, then you can log in and start your journey to buy that new car. So, but these are some of the things you need to put into consideration before even buying the car. So you need to consider the dollar exchange rates because the prices usually are in dollar. So, for example, if you're buying in Zambia, you have to check the quarter equivalent price of the dollar and then how much customs and imports duty your country charges for car imports, because the total cost of the car will be equal to the price of the car plus customs and imports duty. So now let's start. So firstly, after you create an account and then you log in, so search for the car you want to buy. So let's say in my case I want to buy a Toyota Auris. After I type in the make of the car and then I press search, I'll be given the results of the Toyota Auris vehicles which are currently on sale. So now some of the things you have to put into consideration before even selecting the car is the year it was registered. So this is basically the year it was registered and the year it started moving on the road. And then the engine and the engine capacity as well. The mileage, whether it's a right or left driven car, depending on the country. You know, Zambians, we use a right hand driven car. So you have to put that into consideration. Then you also have to look at the price. Now, for example, this car is going for 1,687 kwacha. But this is not the price you pay. There is the CIF. So the CIF is the actual price you're going to pay. And you see the port at which the vehicle will arrive. This is Dar es Salaam. So the CIF changes depending on the price or the location where you receive the vehicle from. So when you go through the cars and then you select one you like, click on it. So in this case, I'll say it's Toyota Auris, and the mileage looks okay, and the price looks okay as well. So when I click on it, yeah, so these are just some of the reminders. Yeah, so when I click on it, it will show me the details of the car. So some things to take into consideration how the car looks. So before it gives you a number of views for the car. So it shows you the front view, the side view, and then it will show you photos if there are any scratches or anything like that. So make sure you take a good look at all those photos. And then there are also these standard features. Standard features such as power steering, power window, AC, ABS, airbag, rear spoiler, jack, spare tire. So this vehicle does not have a TV, does not have a radio, does not have a CD changer, it does not have a DVD. So take into consideration as you are buying to look at this, because these are the accessories the car will come with. And then choose your delivery options. So choose the country, the final country. In my case, it's in Africa, Zambia. And then it will show you, depending on the arrival port, the price. So if you want the vehicle to come to Lusaka, So once you select the port you want to receive your car from, it might be Nakonde, or if you want it to be delivered in Lusaka and Okawa, you can select. But just remember that the price will differ depending on the arrival port. So let's say if I say Lusaka, but remember that if you choose Dar es Salaam or Dar es Salaam plus Clarity, you have to send a driver all the way to Dar es Salaam. But I prefer Nakonde because I know if it reaches Nakonde, then I'll just go and collect it or send my driver to Nakonde, which is a bit easier, I think. Yeah, so the next step, if you select the receiving port, you'll be asked to fill in your details. For example, your name, your address, your phone number, and the city. Make sure that these are correct details because B-Forward will be using these details to contact you. Yeah. So if you're happy with everything else, and if you have the money with you, you can press on buy now. Now I want to emphasize this point. If you have the money with you, if you don't have the money with you and you press buy now, the car will be given to somebody else if you don't pay the money within 24 hours. If you don't confirm paying the money within 24 hours. So buy now price is even a bit less than the actual price current total. So I think this is a good deal. So when you press buy now, how do you make the payments? Well, payments are basically made by telegraphic transfers. So you need to consult your bank to see if they allow telegraphic transfers. So in Zambia, you can safely and securely pay using Atlas Mara or Zanaco Bank. These are partners of B-Forward. So when you pay using these two, you'll be assured that the money will definitely reach B-Forward. So when you click on buy, it will ask you to choose consignee. So you put your name, your location, the address, the phone number, and the likes. When you do that, when it is approved, it will give you a timeline to make a payment. So in this case, I've been given 24 hours. So there will be a time which will start counting down. If you don't pay within that time, then the car will be on offer again. It will be given to another person. So you say continue, and then you see they even tell you right here that pay before 1:56 a.m. July 2019, or your order will be cancelled. And then there are options. You can pay with Zanaco. So they even give you instructions. So for example, if you're paying with Zanaco, you need to take the pro forma invoice to any convenient Zanaco branch, fill in the deposit, or fill in the customer deposit slip and make the payment. Processing fees fee. So for Zanaco and Atlas Mara, you pay exactly that price. They won't charge you for the telegraphic transfers. So when you make the payment, you'll be given a provision to download a pro forma invoice. Now, a pro forma invoice is a preliminary bill of sale sent to buyers in advance of a shipment or delivery of goods. So this invoice will typically describe the purchased items and other important information such as the shipping, weight, and transport charges. So once you order, there is this provision which says download pro forma invoice. So you click on it and the pro forma invoice will be downloaded. So take that pro forma invoice to Zanaco and make that payment. This is how the pro forma invoice looks like. So it has got a number of details. When you download it, make a print of it. Take time to go through it and read through it. Don't skip. Don't be too much in a rush. Read through it and see the requirements which are needed. Once you have completed the order, go to a credible bank to deposit the money for the telegraphic transfer. So make sure you have the exact dollar or quarter equivalent of the total CIF. So meaning that if, let's say, it's you've bought the car for $3,800, make sure that you have the total to the last cent equivalent of that money. So in Zambia, if you go to Zanako or Atlas Mara, they'll be happy to help you with the deposit. They have account details for forward, so it will be an easy process. Basically, you just fill in the amount and the order number. So once you have done that, deposit the money and make sure you are given the deposit slip. Make a scan or take a photo of the deposit slip. And then log into your forward account you created earlier and go to the dashboard. And then on the dashboard, click on orders, then select upload. Then upload the scanned copy of the deposit slip. So this is how you do it. So you log in, you go to the orders, and then on the orders, it will show you the order you have made. And then it will even tell you upload a bank slip. So when you click on this button, you'll be given a provision to upload that bank slip. So upload the scanned bank slip and then send it. So once you send it, you have to wait for the confirmation for forward in Japan to receive the confirmation that the money has hit their account. So it may take a few days for forward Japan to confirm the receipt of money into their bank account. But don't panic. As long as you used a credible bank and the information you filled in for your vehicle and the amount is correct, the confirmation will definitely come. And as you wait, the car you ordered may still appear like this on forward. May say notify me when available. It doesn't mean that they will sell your car. Nope. It just means that they're still processing your order there, trying to ascertain if the money has been deposited in their account. So after a few days, the payment will be verified. And once the payment is verified, forward will give you a CAP. Now, CAP is an online system for customers to track the status of cars purchased until their arrival, from shipping arrangement to the issuing of BL, that is bill of lading. So every process can be confirmed online. So the URL address for the CAP will be sent by email after each purchase. So every car has an individual CAP page. So the CAP page looks like this. So once you have deposited the money and it has been confirmed, well, no need to panic. You just need to relax, because forward will be updating you on the link you'll be given on the stage of your vehicle. So they will tell you the actions you have taken and if there are any actions you need to take on your side. So CAP basically shows which vessel your car is on, the expected time of arrival of your car, and what actions you need to take. For example, it can tell you to send an ID or pay customs duty when your car is near a border, like Nakonde. And forward will also notify you by emails at each stage of your car's journey. Just stay alert to your emails. So just make sure that you are checking your CAP and you're checking your emails. Here's an example of the emails I received when I was buying my car from forward. So they told me that the clearing is completed, the vehicle has reached this plant, and blah, 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 blah. So you just have to relax and wait, because your car is definitely coming. Once the car has been loaded in the vessel, it has been cleared at the border. Actually, when the car is close to the border, a forward agent will contact you. So you need to provide your tax clearance certificate that you can get from ZRA, provided you are registered for tipping and have 2 previous payslips. This is important because duty will be less if you have a tax clearance certificate. So once you get that tax clearance certificate, send it to the forward agent and he will start preparing how much duty you are supposed to pay. So once you have your tax clearance certificate, this is basically for ZRA, scan it and send it via email to B4 to determine the duty of your vehicle. And once the duty is determined, you'll be given a declarant number to use for paying your duty to ZRA. So B4 are not the ones who pay ZRA duty for you. You have to pay for yourself. Don't be conned into saying that you maybe have to pay someone the money for your duty, for them to pay for you. So the declarant number you'll be given, you can use it to pay ZRA. And once the duty is paid, put a big smile on your face because your car is closer than you think. You'll be informed once your car is cleared and ready for collection. And then simply go with your ID or send someone authorized by you to collect the car at the receiving point that you selected. Did the process sound so long? Well, movements are only required for paying the car when you are paying for the duty or collecting the car. All the other processes can be done in front of the PC, and it's a straightforward process. You don't have to hire an agent or pay somebody to do it for you. You can do it all by yourself. It's simple, straightforward, and you'll be in contact with B4 throughout the process. It took me close to 2 months from the order time to the delivery of the vehicle in my case, but the wait was worthwhile. The only thing needed is for you to have money and internet connection, and you can buy that car from Japan for yourself. Hope this video was helpful. Knowledge is power. By sharing it, you don't know who you might empower, or better still, who might notice you. So don't forget to click the subscribe button below.